I mean, I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh. I don't even know, bruh. I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bruh. I don't even know, bruh. See, what we doing is putting everybody on. Black empowerment so we can have our own. The new BT in a podcast form. Been a long time coming, now we going strong. Keep the people uplifted all across the globe. We gon' put your own game, that's how we roll. This that wood boy crew that came from the scroll. We all stuck together, dawg, look how we grow. From Panama Canal, gotta go for back home. The boss city days pushed us to do more. Had to make a better way for our young ghosts. Now we vibing down the Florida, chilling on the coast. Greater than all, now we got our own clothes. Keep the gold in the circle, that's how you blown. Put your glasses up, let's celebrate and toast. This I don't even know, bro, we too dope. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with King Guy, bitch.
Yo, what's good? Where you tuning into the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast with your host King Guy and your other host Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm living, man. What you know, bro?
I don't even know, bro. What you know?
Everything, man. I see they're talking about that boy Shannon Sharpe, man, Uncle Shay Shay. Uncle Shay Shay, bro. That name right there is hilarious to me, man. Sound like he got a little caught up in a little bit in that snow, man. In a little situation. I see that that boy ain't having snow boots on, man. He got caught up in that thing, man. So it looked like he's getting. I don't know what the situation is really, bro, because it's kind of all over the place. I see that he was dealing with this one girl, a 19, 20-year-old OnlyFans model, and that's trying to get 50 million from him, which is a lot of money. To deal with. I don't know if and I actually just seen a second victim too.
Trying second person. We don't know if she's a victim or not, to be real.
Well, a second a second person, I guess, that's going at him too, as far as but the story is kind of all over the place, man. So I don't know if is it domestic violence or is it rape? I heard the rape word in it. So I don't know, man. It's all over the place right now. It's still brewing, man. But just to say that Uncle Shannon Sharpe, Dr. Umar be like, bro.
Yeah, don't call it grown that man Shay Shay.
Hey, that Dr. Umar is hilarious for what he be saying, man. But well, let's just say this, man. It's a serious situation what's going on with him right now, man. If it's true, he should deal with it. If it ain't, sweep it on the rug and keep it pushing, man. But I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't really know too much about what's going on with him, other than the accusers accusing him from doing some stuff, man. So,
hey, man, you got to know who you messing with, bro. First of all, almost a 60-year-old man, so you know what you're dealing with when you deal with the kind of females that he's dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Not speak illy of the people that's accusing him, but at the same time, if she's one of them women that's into that OnlyFans, freaky world, porn, and all that other stuff, then we gonna judge from the outside looking in. My whole thing is this: it's the responsibility, not of her, but of you as a man, to understand what situations you putting yourself into when you deal with certain type of people, period. When you put yourself out there like that, man, you already know if you give somebody $10 and they know you worth 10 million, then they gonna look at you stupid. You feel me? Right. And you put yourself in those positions. Now, you 60 years old, you've been probably a millionaire for the last 20 to more than 30 years now, because you've been in the league. Old? He's 56.
Oh, 56.
You know what I'm saying? You know better than to deal with these type of people unless you have a clause or a contract type of deal going on. So I don't understand how a lot of these brothers get caught up, other than they be thinking that because you know what I'm saying, they on a certain kind of level, they can just have it like that. But if you sitting on $50 million and you dealing with somebody that ain't worth $10, you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to figure out what kind of level I can be on with that person. You understand what I mean? So to me personally, man, a lot of his interviews when he was like, hey, I want somebody had, 20 years old, da, da, da. Whatever he be saying,
Hey,
it's
what's a
like you
big
set
one?
yourself up.
Yeah, a big one he said is I don't have to date my age, I date my wage.
Yeah, you date your way. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that, bro? Because basically he's guilty of tricking off, which a lot of older guys do. Now, females do it all the time, but they frown upon young men. I mean, older men doing it. Which me personally, I'm 40. I don't, I'm married, happily married, but I don't want no 20-year-old. Me personally, yeah, they might be decent to look at or whatever, but they ain't mature enough to handle stuff, and then you don't know who behind that person. You know what I'm saying? Who did I listen to the other day? That said, oh, I was listening to was it Mason Cam? And Mason was basically like, you don't know if you know how you talking, man, with no Nick, but he like basically was like, you don't know the man that's in her ears talking about, hey man, he signed a $50 million contract, so that 10 mil coming to me because I'm putting you on game. So now she got to pay, and that's all it is pimping. All it is pimping. It's not saying that's happening, but that's all it is. That lawyer, them lawyers draw them papers up. I know in Florida it's 33% just to talk to a lawyer about anything. You understand what I mean? So 33% of 50 million is a lot of freaking money. You feel me? So Shannon Sharpe know better than that, man. Then he out there bragging on stuff and doing stupid stuff, man. Like, you too old for that, bro. But again, did he do something wrong? I don't think you do nothing wrong if you do it in your bedroom and they didn't call sexual assault right then and there. They didn't go call the police right then and there, or you know what I'm saying that you being threatened or whatever. Then to me, it's always kind of funny that you try to get somebody on a civil suit, but not criminally. Because if he a rapist, he need to go. He need to
Right.
get
Well,
locked up, right?
it's a shakedown, bro. You know
It's
what?
always a shakedown, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, don't put yourself in these positions.
Yeah, and then
Don't put yourself in these positions, man.
right. I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? It just, what you do is what you do, bro. I don't, age is your age, bro. If you grown, you grown. You can do whatever you want to do. I mean, I don't, I ain't finna tell them not to do it. I
I'm
mean,
not gonna say that because I
that's
don't want no
yeah.
56-year-old talking to my 20-year-old daughter, bro.
Right, but
I slap the shit out of that dude.
right, but at the end of the day, that's her decision, though. What you gonna do about it?
Nah, nah,
I mean, ain't no man want that, man. But at the end of the day, bro, what you gonna do
nah,
about it, bro?
nah.
You gonna fight him every time you see them?
Nah, yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
it just that's what I'm saying, bro. It just like, but at the end of the day, bro, it just seemed like a trick situation. He probably was out there tricking, and got caught up. And then we gotta remember, bro, we living in the times of social media. We living in the times of everybody recording stuff. They can record every conversation, and because they got him on tape talking about choking the broad in public and things like that. And but like you said, bro, he old enough to know that, bro. But then again, he might be too old to know that, bro. He might not know they can record while they talking, bro, or they
I
can.
mean, he a podcast guy, man. He know how to hit record and not.
Hey,
Listen, this the
but,
thing, man.
but that's just like the incident last time when he had the whole IG, the Instagram live video was going on, talking about, oh, he ain't no recording. I'm like, bro, a lot
But
of
I
that,
mean,
bro,
but
he be setting himself up for, man.
so if you're gonna put yourself in that spotlight like that, right? And you a media figure, you're a media figure. You have to do your homework, man. You have to do your homework. I don't. I never understood how these new old cats, they move like some YNs, bro. They move dumb as hell. Some of them, man. I'm like, they fussing all over the internet, man. They beefing on the internet. They getting caught up by the young girls. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid to me. I'm like, who raised y'all guys, man? Like,
These niggas been like that, man. They just ain't had.
but I'm just it's crazy to me. Like, it's crazy to me that they put themselves in these situations. Like, if he dealing with the young lady, that's cool. That's your business. Deal with her, But at the same time, she don't want to, bro, like that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But me personally, if I was worth that much money. I'm 56 years old, and she talking about put a black baby in me. You know what I'm saying? She 20 years old, bro. Like, think about that. That shit don't make no sense. You feel me? But
I think he was just having. I
again,
think he was just having fun, bro. Just got caught up in the funness, bro. That's all, bro.
and that's another thing. If it's fun, it's fun. But at the same time, it's a consequence to everything.
Oh, for sure, bro. But I mean, you can't just tell a guy how to have fun, bro. He probably can't find nobody around his age to have fun like he just had, bro.
But don't be mad when you have to cut that check, then.
That's all it is. But he tried to offer 10 mil, and that was kind of fishy. I was like, bro, why you offering 10 mil for her to shut up, bro?
Don't give me 10 mil when you worth 100.
And that's her, and there you go. And that's her point. So it's like, bro, why you trying to give me 10? I'm trying to get 50. But then again, bro, it's like you said, bro, don't put yourself in them situations, man. So I mean, there's nothing wrong with tricking off. You if you tricking, if you got it, bro, that's up to you, bro. That's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna tell no man what to do with his money. If that's what you
Okay.
want to do, if you know what I'm saying, tie some people up and hang them from the wall and put them in a pretzel, that's up to you, bro. But when it comes down and they got the recording saying, hey, I want 50 mil for that, I want 25K for a cheat for each cheek, you know what I'm saying? That's on you, bro. But I'm not gonna tell no man what to do with his money, man. But like you said, bro, he got to deal with that, bro. I just said me personally, I wouldn't put myself in that situation knowing that I'm I'm all on ESPN. He had to step away from ESPN. So, you just got this big contract. All of a sudden, this is when they want to come at you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they do, man.
And that's what they do. But you a public figure. You all over the place. Your popularity is growing. Your podcast growing. You're doing great things. Everybody looking at you as, oh, dang, Shannon Sharpe came from this to this now. And now all of a sudden all this coming out. But you should have knew that. You should have knew that by the people like you said, bro. He should not never win that old girl. He should not never. You gotta pick. You gotta pick and choose wisely here, bro. But not to say because she's young, because it could be older women do the same thing to you.
A
So,
lot of older women do the same thing.
so it's not the age thing. It's just about
No,
you got
not
to
really.
you got to know you know what I'm saying, you got to cross all your T's and dot all your I's, bro. When you're dealing with people, and like you said, bro, you gotta get them. You gotta put some paperwork into this stuff, man, before you
Gotta
deal with
put
people.
paperwork on it, man. Ain't nothing wrong, bro. Ain't nothing wrong. If
Oh,
you paying somebody for something now, they call it probably they call it whatever they want to call it. I don't know. I don't
business
deal in that
transaction.
world. I'm married. But my
Transaction.
whole thing is it's a business transaction. I'm
Mhm.
never gonna tell nobody not to get no money the way they want to get money, as long as that's what you want to do. It ain't hurt nobody else. But when you don't make those agreements, I
Mhm.
feel like then you really like her because you really think that she just gonna be like your side piece or whatever the case you might be feeding her. Man, Shawty just seen you on the news getting $100 million. I'm surprised ain't nobody else came out yet except one other person, but they said that person came was before this person. This was like a couple years ago.
And just to make it clear, the charges is or the claims are sexual assault, correct?
Right.
Just make it clear, you know. But yeah, you can keep on going, bro. I'm just making.
But yeah, so like I said, man, there's certain things, us, especially as brothers, we just gotta have a come to common sense moments and think about before we do. I understand, man. A lot of us think with that other head, and a lot of us be on some other stuff, and we just, we want to live life too. But everybody don't live life the way we think is cool or right or whatever the case may be. Everybody ain't on that same code, especially a youngster. You know what I'm saying? And you know how you dealing with what you dealing with. You dealing with what you dealing with. And you gotta know better, man. I feel like you gotta know better. You gotta handle your business better than what you handling it.
Yeah, especially when you worth that much too, bro. Or I don't even care about if you worth that much or not, bro, because you can be a 9 to 5 guy and still get caught up in a
I
sexual
mean, old cats trick all the
yeah,
time.
trick all the
Like
time, bro.
let's
I
not
mean, yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying, bro. Like that's, bro. we
You
know.
ain't got to be an old cat to trick. You know, there's young tricks out here. You feel me?
Hey, there's a
And
lot of tricks
females
out here,
can't sit
bro.
here and act like they don't sell it. I mean,
We
let's be real.
we living in
From the beginning of time.
yeah, and we really living in a time that they glorify tricking now. So
Yeah.
you know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
Everybody tricking at this point, man. Some way, some in some form of fashion. But and it's not saying because she a white girl, because black girls do it too. It ain't saying because she a young girl, because older women do it too.
yeah.
And then vice versa, guys do it too. You know what I'm saying? So guys do it to females, the older women and the younger women. So it's not that, bro. It's just a situation, bro. Just don't put yourself in that situation. If you think you're gonna get in that situation, man, make somebody sign something, bro. If they don't want to sign that, bro, move on to the next one. That's how I feel it, bro. Hey, the NDA had
Sit
that.
your ass down, man, and go find you somebody that you can just be with that gonna do everything.
But maybe they don't want it, but maybe they don't do everything. You know what I'm saying? I
I
mean,
mean, I don't know what niggas be wanting
everything,
out here,
bro.
bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Some people
I don't want that world, bro. I don't want that. I don't have to
hey,
have that like that. You feel me?
that's what I'm saying. But that's
So
you.
that's
That's you though, bro. That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't on that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody
But at the
ain't
same
on
time, he
that.
lived that fast paced lifestyle, also dealing with what he doing with. So I do understand on
Always,
that
always
aspect.
on the road, always on the road, always on the go. But
I understand that. But
he
at
ain't
the end
going to
of the
work, come
day,
home. He ain't going.
at,
He ain't going to work, come home.
at the end of the day, if it ain't on paper, it ain't, it ain't righteous, bro. It ain't righteous.
Yeah.
If that young lady ain't signed no NDA, nothing like that right there, then to me it's like you were going with her, but she was going with your paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Because
But I don't even think that was the situation. To be
you
honest with
trusting her too much, bro. You trust anybody like that, bro.
you, boys are getting caught up in that gate.
Hey man, I don't know. I ain't in that world, bro. I ain't in the
I
world.
don't know. I ain't tricking out that, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that part. So, like I
I'm
said,
too deep,
I
bro.
just know that, bro. Y'all just gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch what y'all doing out here. And then again, bro, everybody got recordings. Everybody, you never know when you. Every time you gotta think when you on the phone with somebody, they can be recording you, bro, at all times. All the text messages, all the DMs, everything. Y'all gotta watch what y'all texting, what y'all saying on the
But not
DM.
even that though. He's saying shit out in public on podcasts and on other shows. You know what I'm saying?
Not by a particular by a
Not
particular person
but
though.
not about a particular person, but the like okay, let me say this.
But there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta understand what come with that. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. No matter who you are, whether you're in public or not, you never know who in the background hating on you or counting your pockets. So you got to move a little bit more strategic in what you say and what you do. Now, if you want to be a clown and you want to let everybody know what you do and everything else, then cool. But don't be mad when somebody come with these frivolous lawsuits, if that's what it is, because you put yourself out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about weirdo shit. Me personally, okay, that's cool if that's what you want to do, but it's stuff that comes with it. You ain't 9 times 10, man. It's just like putting your kids out there on the internet the whole time. You leaving, you putting stuff out there so people can, whether you putting it out there in good judgment or not, people always gonna look at it in their way. And we can't be mad at it because we gave it to them, we gave it to the world. You understand what I mean? So sometimes you gotta kind of like not put everything out there because people will use it against you. And that's all I'm saying. Like this dude know better, man. He know better, bro. He know better, man. But I hate that he got to go through this if he didn't do nothing, and if he did do something, then he got to pay for it. It seems like a lot of brothers, once they get a certain level, they think in their head, I guess they thinking like, hey man, everything good, but you ain't finna just leave her. Cause guess what? She been counting your pockets. She been keeping all those text messages. She probably recording. She probably wants you to record y'all doing it.
Yeah, that nigga, yeah. Which they did say they got a tape out there.
So, you
Uh,
know what I'm saying? And I mean,
but
like again, I don't know what kind of level of freaky Shay Shay is, but at the end of the day, ain't nothing
that
freaky
nigga
about $100 million, going to somebody that didn't earn it.
straight up, bro. So,
So you
yeah.
lost on that one, bro. If that happens,
Oh,
big
big
time.
time, bro. Big time, big time. Even the whole situation, bro. Even if you ain't coming out of the pockets for it, man. The whole just the public eye now, bro. You have to
That's the
step away
definition
from.
of tricking. You
Yeah,
got
bro.
tricked.
It's, there you have it, bro. There you have it, man. But yeah, you got to think better, man. All guys got to think better. All females got to think better. Everybody got to think better. That know that, bro. Like you just gotta goddamn don't put yourself in those situations. That's all it is. Just don't put yourself in those situations, man, because everybody always looking for a come up. So that's all I
Man,
man.
it been
But
happening forever, man. Happened to Kobe, and he was quiet about his. God bless the dead. I mean, it happened to look at OJ. OJ went through it and he ended up catching the charge and they changed his whole life. God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it been happening through the beginning of guys making money, whether it's black, white, whatever, and females too. But at the same time, you gotta you gotta handle your business a little bit more.
let's not just say it's about the money either, though, bro. Because it happened to regular guys too, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, it happens to regular guys, but at the end of the day, at the root of it,
Are
to
you talking
me,
about just? Are you talking about just the tricking aspect of it?
at the root of it, to me, is always come to the transaction, whether it's $40 or $40 million. It's always
Ooh,
the transaction. You
Lord,
understand what I mean?
you spent 40 mil on that thing, bro.
I'm just saying, cause best believe ain't no woman gonna lay up there, man, and know that you worth $100 million, and then you gonna jump off and give her 40. Not unless she just, you know, desperate for some gas money or something. I don't know. That to me, that's like
I'm gonna
you
say
gotta check and give her a drug test if she taking that. You feel me? Cause I don't know what she on.
I
But
got, I got hilarious. But like you said, bro, even on a podcast on the nightcap, bro, he do be talking reckless.
yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. We
Yeah,
all talk,
yeah,
when you
yeah,
get with the boys, man, you talking weird
yeah,
and
yeah.
having a good
We
time,
gonna,
but
yeah, but we don't be on here on our podcast talking like that.
no,
But
and we
behind
won't.
closed doors, no, we won't, bro. It don't make no sense. It doesn't, bro. Why would you put yourself out there like that for somebody to do that to you, bro? It's like it doesn't make any sense. But like you said, everybody talk their talk, bro, behind closed doors or whatever. But
I
yeah, like
mean,
you said, he definitely put, huh? He definitely
I don't,
put. I mean, bro. I mean, come on, bro. We all grown, bro. This ain't no fucking perfect person in this goddamn world, man.
nah, man, there ain't no perfect person, man. But
Everybody talk shit, bro.
when you there, to me, once you get a certain
But even if you joking, bro, it is what it is, bro. I mean,
again,
everybody can't take everything serious, but if you joking and you still doing that bullshit, then that's when it happens to you. Other than that, bro, I don't take life that serious, bro. So I don't know.
bruh, if you joking and you doing it on camera and you still dealing with the person,
That's what I'm saying.
like she
That's
gonna be
on
like, oh,
you,
for
bro.
real? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, check.
Hey,
I got you.
that's on him, bro. Him and Ocho. Hey, shout out to y'all too, bro. Y'all some funny guys, bro. But listen, that's what comes with it, though. Yeah. So you got to deal with it, bro. But you got enough money to deal with it. But I don't want to dare to get half my money to no goddamn. Come on, man.
If I was a single man and I was living life like Shannon was living, I'll be riding around with a briefcase full of contracts and rubbers, straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see.
And I'm just being honest, man. And we'll, hey, look, okay, 200, okay, is in a contract. I have a 200, a 800, 1,000, like just like any other thing, like a contract. You know what I'm saying? Like they contract workers.
Yeah, because you can't tell how somebody, tell somebody how to live, bro. You know what I'm saying? As far as because you did say you should settle down. Oh, fuck that, bro. Live your life, bro. Do what you want to do, but at the same time, like you said, bro.
I mean, stuff happens to people that's married. You know what I'm saying? You know,
yeah. So it don't
could
even
be
it
a
don't even
scandal
matter.
like that too. So now, I definitely don't agree with people saying, "Well, if you was married." I mean, stuff happens when you married too. You know what I'm saying?
So
Like he
married,
could have
married
him and his
niggas.
wife could have gotten in a fight, and then next thing you know, they talking about he a woman beater. You know, so
Yeah, so
that happens a lot too.
so
So
I would never tell nobody how to live their life. I just tell them just to be, what I'm saying,
I
just
would.
easy
I'll
kids.
tell somebody how to live their life.
But you can't tell nobody how to live their life, bro.
I can tell them what the hell I want to tell them. It's up to them whether they listen to it.
That's what I'm saying. But who knows what's right and wrong? That just work for you. That don't work for them.
They ain't got to listen to it.
I ain't.
Listen.
I can
If I give you information,
I can give you a couple of advices. What I think works, but I ain't gonna tell nobody how to live their life, bro.
I will tell you what I feel is the winning strategy. It's up to you whether you're gonna take it or not.
Right, but that might not be the winning strategy.
Telling me I can't tell nobody. I can tell you what the hell I want to tell you. It's up to you.
That might not be the winning strategy, bro.
But he don't need to take it. Because if I'm telling, me personally, if I'm telling you something, it's because I see something that might transpire or that could happen. So I'm not just telling you for your own. I'm not just sitting here hating. I'm sitting here like, bruh, hey man, you need to slow down because you doing a lot, man. You signed me into a contract. You dealing with these OnlyFans models, man. You know,
mother niggas should have told him that though.
But that's what I'm saying. So if I offer that kind of information and I'm not
here,
like,
I thought you were just telling nigga like, bro, you need to sit down, you did that type of shit, bro.
Nah, but if you did, it won't be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I won't be wrong for telling him that, hey man, you might want to chill. Cause now look at his situation. You feel what I'm saying? So if you really my partner, you really my brother, you really my homeboy, sometimes you should jump up, even if you just a random. You know, you see another brother struggling, whatever. Sometimes I do give him information. I'd be like, hey, bro, hey, man, you might want to chill, man. You know what I'm saying? Try it like this, dude. Because me personally, I'm not finna just sit here and let if I can help by saying something, then I'm gonna do it. It ain't gonna hurt me none. Now, if you're gonna get offended or you're gonna be all uptight, then that's on you. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Yeah, I'm just not finna. I'm just not that kind of guy, man. I just feel like if I can help, I'll help. I ain't gonna give you no money, but if I can give you some words of advice, what I'm looking at from the outside looking in, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, you know, because I don't care if I hurt your feelings or not. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is I'm looking out from what I see. If I had Shay phone number, once him and Ocho did that, the podcast, once he was on there with Young Miami and everything on his podcast, whatever the case may be, I would be like, hey man, you might want to just calm down on some of the stuff that you're saying, just, you know, because, you know, I know you be out here, man, and, you know, they done caught you on the Instagram and everything, just know you hot. You hot commodity now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't looking at you like just some old nigga. They looking at you like an old rich nigga. You understand what I mean? All right, bro, cool. That's it. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, give good info, but at the end of the day, man, he know better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel you on that though, bro. Me on the other side, I ain't got three shits what you doing, bro. I'm just trying to figure out my own life, man. But man, other than that, man, I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in to let you got any other things to say, man. Hey, shout out to them niggas though. Them niggas is funny though.
And just say no, bro.
Just say no, bro. Just walk away.
And just say no, bro.
Okay, bro. That little 10 minutes ain't worth goddamn 10 mil. That's a damn
no,
bro. But
hey, shout out to Sinners, dog. I seen Sinners. Awesome movie. I just want to say that.
I haven't seen it.
We need to discuss it once you watch it.
I might watch it.
It's a good movie, man. It's a real good movie. Good messaging.
All right, yeah, well, that's another episode then. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the I Don't Even Know Bro podcast with your host King Guy and the other host Mike Chacho. What up, Mike Chacho?
Uncle Shay, I don't even know, bro.
I don't even know, bro. One.
I mean, I don't even know, I don't even know, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know, bro. I don't even know, I don't even know. now we going strong. Keep the people up, lift it all across the globe. We gon' put your own game, that's how we roll. This that wood boy crew that came from the scroll. We all stuck together, dog, look how we grow. From Panama Canal, gotta go for back home. The boss city days pushed us to do more. Had to make a better way for our young ghosts. Now we vibing down the Florida, chillin' on the coast. Greater than all, now we got our own clothes. Keep the gold in the circle, that's how you blow. Put your glasses up, let's celebrate and toast. This I don't even know, bro, we too dope. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. Time for us to crank up, time to tune in. It's Mike Chacho with